A lot more political coverage coming up. In just 12 minutes, we'll be talking to the political expert at our sister station in Phoenix.
Yeah, that's not the only race that's just too close to call tonight. We're also watching a state house race in Kansas.
Yeah, so why? Well, after the initial votes were counted, the candidates were separated by only 4 votes.
Abby Dodge is live outside the Johnson County Election Office in Olathe. So, Abby, how close is this race tonight?
It's pretty close, Brad. Democrat Linda Featherston grew her lead from 4 to 14 points this afternoon over the Republican candidate Rashad Young in the Kansas 16th district. That's in Lenexa. But with thousands of provisional ballots still waiting to be counted, I wouldn't expect a speech anytime soon. 24 hours after the polls closed, the Johnson County Election Office is a serene scene. Inside, the pace pivots from predictions to patience.
No one should feel like they've lost in a close race because we really do not know who those winners are. And we won't know until we count those provisionals because that's the largest group of ballots.
Totaling more than 6,000 additional votes, people who cast a provisional ballot won't see their vote in the final tally until next week.
I think everyone needs to understand that elections are not that, they don't just end on election night.
Candidates for the 16th District House seat know that fact all too well.
You think November 3rd that night, the election is going to be over and you're going to go home and finally be able to sleep, but slept with one eye open last night.
I think it's great that all of the votes are going to be honored, so I'm happy to wait to make sure everybody's voice is heard.
Now separated by a mere 14 votes, the two candidates are following a national trend.
I certainly wouldn't expect that little old me would be in the same boat as the presidential race, but here we are.
It's not clear when workers will have every vote counted on the national level. Johnson County Commissioner Connie Schmidt says local candidates will have their answer November 12th at 4 p.m. There are several reasons that someone would cast a provisional ballot. There are 3 big reasons why those provisional ballots would not be accepted. One is if someone doesn't have a valid form of identification. Another is if they didn't sign the provisional ballot envelope. And then the last is they just aren't registered in Johnson County. Live in Olathe, Abby Dodge, KC, TV5 News.
Yeah, that is the definition of a political nail biter. Thanks, Abby.